Okay, sorry about the loudness there, but we'll have a little background music as we play today, just very, very quietly. Um, welcome, welcome to the Saturday showing from the Bubby Roller, and we're about to start our World of Warcraft mission. So the last stream that I had, I was on the Hunter, and since then what I've done is I've kind of, well, I deleted my Death Knight and I restarted a Death Knight character. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to jump on the Death Knight. I'm going to see about taking the Death Knight up from 56 all the way up to at least 60, but maybe, if possible, up to 65. Now I've decided to run this guy as a tank, and we're going to see how this one plays out. So this is how we're looking so far. So this is Bubby Zool, and yeah, he's Draenei. I think I set him out as a Draenei. I can't remember. Bubba Zool, but yeah, I got playing with some random guy from Finland yesterday. I kind of went on about like 2 o'clock in the morning, and this guy was just there, and he was totally new to the game, like completely brand new to the game, didn't have a clue what to do, and he's kind of, bless his cotton socks, he was sort of wandering around a little bit aimlessly, and so I jumped on, like showed him the ropes sort of thing, and yeah, basically we just had a bit of a beano, really, to be honest. So I got a sneaky feeling, looking at his sort of play, like I think he jumped off pretty much straight after I did. So unfortunately he'll be at this pretty similar position to me. I'm going to turn some of those sound effects down because that horse is annoying as shit. Right, sound effects. I want the dialogue up a little bit. The ambience can come down, and the sound can come down. Let's just see what this is like. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's still quite loud, but it's better. So yeah, we're going to go through, and don't you run away from me. Yeah, we're going to have a look here. We're going to do some of these missions. Oh, this is the. I really can't remember where I need to be with this one. The mission eludes me. But yeah, we're running this guy as a tank, and in my previous stream you probably heard me say, oh, I don't particularly care for tanks too much, I'm not very good at them, and that is the case. However, I do like this guy as this class as a tank. Not 100% a fan of it as a DPS. It does some wicked DPS, do not get me wrong. However, I do prefer this guy as a tank, in all honesty. He's got a lovely little something. I think a few of them actually got Death and Decay, but you've got this thing called Death and Decay, and as long as you get your guys into this area, and you can actually do a little bit of extra damage in there. So let's just have a look. Corrupts a target ground, causing shadow damage over 10 seconds within the area. While you remain within target area, your heart strike will hit up to 3 additional targets. So this is my heart strike up to there. So that's my spammable. And the idea is that I throw this on the ground, I get their attention, and bring them into there, and then just like spam this just to keep their focus, pretty much. Marrow Rend smashes a target, dealing high physical damage, but it also generates Bone Shield as well. I need this Marrow Rend to get my like basically reduce damage. So this is my damage mitigation. On my way into a battle, I've got Death Grip. So let's just see if I can't find some unlucky so-and-so just to demonstrate. So we're going to choose it. Oh no, okay, because he's just like, whatever. Alright, who have you got around here? There's got to be some people around here. Right, we're going to choose him. We're going to choose this guy. Right, so he'll come into range in a short while, so I can... Here we go, it brings him to me. I can marrow rend, so he got my bones. Asphyxiate. Asphyxiate's not bad, however, let me just get closer. It just basically holds somebody. And so if for example, as a tank, if you're playing this as a tank, one of the things that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to you're going to want to keep a swivel out. There we go. So that's... I don't even know if I had to kill those guys, but I did. But yeah, as a tank, you're going to want to... The first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to get aggro, and then you're going to want to maintain aggro. And in order to do that... It must be downstairs. In order to do that, the first one in order to get your aggro is you're going to stick down Death and Decay. Oh, I'm happily... please don't hurt me. Right. Yeah, you're going to stick Death and Decay down, and that's kind of going to keep their attention on you, and it's going to give you initial bus. Because one of the downsides to the Death Knight class is the fact that you've got very little in the way of abilities to like... you know, you're not very mobile, rather, should I say. So what you've got is you've got this, which gives you a little bit of range. So as you're running up to something, you can sort of like slap that down there, and you know that gets their attention. But it also starts doing a little bit of damage to them. But it puts their focus onto you as well. I'm just going to get Omen up. I just want to do a little tweak on Omen. Okay, so I just need to put that across there like so. I want to open the configuration. I want to drop the transparency down. I also want to change the background. No. I just want a nice LVI copper. No. That'll do. And that'll do. Right, okay. And when it is visible. So show when. You are alone. Okay, so right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the test data, but I'm also going to lock Omen. So keep it there permanently. One of the main things for me as a tank class is Omen. And what Omen does is it tells me how much aggro and how much threat I'm generating. And as a tank, you obviously want to be generating the most amount of threat. It's kind of like your thing. There we go. 6 Crusader skulls. Well, you shiny wimp. Right, Crusader skulls. Let's see if we can't find some Crusaders, because obviously they're not Crusaders. Oh no, I am collecting Crusader skulls. It just doesn't look like it. So I just need another one of these guys just to mush up. Ah, yeah, it's you. It's gonna be you. Right, the shit thing about this is it actually brings him backwards, which I don't particularly want. There we go. But yeah, anyway. So, yeah, I've chosen to play the DPS. Now, the tank class, rather. I will get quite a few more dungeons as a result, but the downside to this is the expectation of a tank is much greater. You've kind of got to be able to pull the aggro, so you've got to know the instance as well as knowing the ins and outs of it. Now, one of the areas I'm currently lacking is knowledge of the instance. Now, the more you do these instances, the more you get familiar with them. But I'll be honest with you, I've been more of a quester as I've gone through. So for me, it's it's been like I'm not really that experienced when it comes to. Okay, so I need 20 Crusader skulls to get whatever it is I've got. So what did I just pick up? Right, so we're going to stick you on. We're going to stick you on. We're also going to stick you on as well. Wow. Priestly. When it cultivate fulsome beard, for it conceals the imperfections of the face from the light. What? Purify your hands in the milk of the mare, that they be soft and supple when handling the offertory. Breathe in the rivers, allowing the glorious natural gifts of light. What? Replace your holy raiment, that your appearance and odour do not offend the servants of the light. Maintain at all times an upright posture, let not fatigue nor sloth kill your spine. What have I managed to pick up there? I don't even know what that is. That is just nuts. Yeah, anyway. Whatever. Totally whatever. So, what do I need to do? Scarlet Crusader slain and some citizens slain. So basically I need to just do what I was doing before, just like mooch around and kill folk. Yeah, it's kind of funky. I kind of like that. There we go. And that's the first one. Yeah, you're the next one. Bone shield. I need to have bone shield up because if I don't, unfortunately it's it's a shield. It acts as a shield. Musings of the High General. Purify the body with labour, purify the soul with prayer, purify the enemies. Pain is not the enemy, but oh my word, what have I managed to pick up? Alright. Okay. Oh, of course I've got my dot, haven't I? Blood Plague. Oh, so I can get that one from a distance. There we go. Boom. Oh no, that's my. Is it AOE? Is it that one? Alright, what does that do? Recharge 5 seconds. Within 10 yards. Do you know what? And then that one's my. Do you know what? I might move that to T actually. I'm moving that to T. And I'm moving that to F. It sounds a little bit daft, but you kind of have to figure out your own. Do I join the guild? That's a question. It seems a little bit insensitive as we're thinking about this. Invictus. Yeah, join it. Perks of being in a guild, I suppose. Join our Discord. No, it's not happening. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm really not in like this for the long haul for you. I'm probably going to look for another guild. Possibly. I don't know. I might see if I can get into my V's. Yeah, that's not working for me on T. I might have to see about switching that to there like that. I'm just having a play at the minute, just see whereabouts my keybind works for me. So I'm going to come to these guys. So I'm imagining this is now. I'm probably going to pull him, but we're going to spot that down. We're going to come into there. We're going to hit boom. So we're going to take him. Yeah, so this asphyxiate. Asphyxiate is a nice little tank move that you can sort of put into place. Now, what you've got to remember Behave your little self. You know you're gonna die. No, I need Marrow Rend up there. Sorry, Marrow Rend needs to be up there. I feel a Marrow Rend on that one. It's just two up in my order is that one at the minute. But yeah, one of the things you need to sort of think about is initially aggroing the characters so that you get their attention, and then after that, what you need to look at doing is you need to look at keeping that attention. And as a tank, so if we sort of just like come out here, and the camera will pan out in a second. So come out to here. So imagine this is our instance, and I've sort of pulled these guys here. What I'm going to be doing is my focus isn't necessarily going to be on these, because I can just keep spamming this, and I can just keep spamming that, and I will, in essence, I will keep their attention. And if I just hit heart strike, I will hit multiple targets whilst I'm stood in there. But what I'm doing with the camera is I'm going to be looking round to see if my DPS that are around the back here, or DPS that are up here, if there's somebody coming in from the side, maybe to come and get them. And if that's the case, I'm going to use Asphyxiate. Just to hold their attention until I can get them, and then maybe pull them in and pull them over. Like so. So I would sort of come to him. Oh, he's got 30, so I'm not waiting on that one. But yeah, but you kind of get the picture with what you need to do. So initially, you're trying to get focus, and after that, you're going to be looking to maintain it and keep all focus on you. Doesn't really work if a focus leaves you, to be honest. And I've said this before, that if you choose a DPS character, it's easier to play the DPS roles. It doesn't matter. Some of the mechanics for the games for the roles are a little bit more difficult to sort of master. To play them well and like to pump out significant DPS. But in terms of any sort of raid or dungeon situation, party situation, as a DPS character, you're significantly, you know, you're an advantage, because there's like in a party of 5, there's one tank, there's one healer, and then 3 DPS. In larger parties and larger groups, you might have, even in like a 40-man raid, you might have like 3 tanks and 5 healers. So yeah, your task is a little bit mitigated, but the reason why you need the 3 tanks is because you need to cycle the aggro. So your role is like, you know, you can't spend yourself too quickly. You know, if you do, you're gonna, you know, you're not gonna be able to draw attention when you need to draw attention, which is kind of defeats the whole purpose of it, really. Crimson Dawn revealed. Do I have to speak to these guys? What do I have to do? What do I have to do to these guys? I don't know. I think I've just got to kind of. Well, that's not going to work, is it? Oh, I've got to put this special sword on. The Subjugator sword or something. No. What do I have to do? Prince Ken of the Crypt and remember from the ornately jeweled box, and then the Persuaders from the ornately jeweled box. Ah, there we go. Right. So I need to put this on, right? So now I need to sort of like come in. I need to just basically beat the shit out of people. So I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. Yeah. So I'm just gonna come up to him and just gonna attack him. Yeah, if memory serves, this quest is a bit of a bitch. because for some strange reason it doesn't. They kind of die quick. I also want to know, like, where I've got no health bar. You're hanging out the gallows, Scourge Fiend. Okay, that'll do for me. Scarlet Preacher. Come on, be the pussy that we all know you are. I'll tell you, please stop. There we go. At least he didn't carry on, which is good. Okay, so just listen to the dialogue or read the dialogue. Okay, so we go back down into the crypt, and then we have to look for the courier. So with this, I mean, this is your initial, like if you were starting out in the game, you kind of get like your initial intro to the game, and yeah, this is your intro. So this kind of gets you your gear, and it's not really worth jumping into dungeons just yet. So like, because you're gonna pick up quite a bit of your gear. I'm gonna, like, I've got my spolders. I'm gonna have, by the time I've done with this area and I've left, I should have all of the gear that I need. Helmet and everything. I should look like badass. Is how it's supposed to go. Where do I need to be? Oh, right, so I need to go to the new area. And I always, for some reason, I always seem to aggro. There's always something over here that I end up aggroing along the way. For those of you that are in the UK, I hope you're nice and toasty and warm. It's absolutely freezing cold here. I'm going to have to put a jumper on in a little bit. I'm also baking bread as well. I'm just proving it at the minute, but the intention's there. Doing weirdo. Right, okay. Oh, sorry, okay, see you later, pal. Yeah, so we've not really leveled that much yet. We need to new Avalon patrol schedule. Right, we need to sort of just like camp out in this little area. I'm just going to come around here. Now, I find that if you... Is this the one that... Oh no, sorry, wrong area. Why have I not got... I don't understand why I've not got the I'll be honest with you, I'm not into... Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Right, is it... Why is my screen flashing? I'm not 100% sure about this. This is usually like a health thing. I'm just going to eat some... I've got no health bar. Estimated heal. Yeah, we'll the other thing as well is I don't have to back off in any way, shape or form. As a tank, you should never be in a position where you back away from something. You should be going like balls to the wall in, like every single time, balls to the wall. Right, there we go. We've got the schedule. Search for joining Dark Reef Hall. I think this is it downstairs? Is it possibly? Possibly, maybe balance. Let's just have a look down here and see where we get to. Oh yeah, we've got to fight off these. New ability, anti-magic shout. Do you know what I'm gonna quickly do actually? Just quick have a look at. I don't think I've got to be stood inside it. I've also got mail up there as well. Yeah, that's just not having the desired effect. Now, this is one of the reasons why I didn't like the tank on this one, because it's getting the aggro of all the players. That was the issue. Don't talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. I've got no cursor. Why do I not have a cursor? Okay. Yeah, that's... Do you know what I'm going to do actually? I'm going to put that onto mouse 5. Yeah, onto there like so. I'm going to move that up. I'm just going to go back up. As soon as I get back into that building again, I'm just going to... I'll have to have a little tweak of my controls because... I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% happy. It just doesn't feel right. The playstyle, I'm not happy with the layout. I'm not happy with how LVI is laid out, to be honest. I do have a nice tank in raid frames, so I need to set that bad boy up. Right, so let's disarm. Yeah, okay. Okay, so sticky one. Accept. Right, okay. Let's just quickly go into LVI. Profiles. Not Bubby Tanker. Did I have tank spec? Yeah, there we go. So we're gonna leave Omen down there. Right, this is my runes. I don't really need the runes. I don't need that runic power. So let's just quickly go to add-ons. Let's just go to Bubbazil. Right. Blood Shield Tracker. Tracks a blood shield for Death Knights. Okay. It's not blood shield, it's bone shield I need tracking, isn't it? Scarred Apostle, who taunt, who pulled, yeah, we'll have that. And then these ones. I'm assuming it's a weak auras. It's got to be a weak aura. Let's just take the weak auras off. Let's just see what that does. Reload UI. So hopefully we'll get rid of this heal jars, and we'll also get rid of the yeah, there we go. I just updated it today. Yeah, stop sounding so disappointed, you little emo. Right, so yeah, there we go. Alright, so it's got my runes up at the top, and it's got my runic power at the bottom. So as I sort of get to 45, I can actually start spamming my F. And this is kind of where we come up to that. This is like a bit more of the storyline of things now. So we're gonna it's kind of like Anakin's journey to the dark side. You've come to finish the job, have you? You look me in the eyes, Bobby Zul. Really, those face tentacles anywhere? I didn't actually set face tentacles on my character. So thank you, Blizzard, for pointing out my face tentacles, but I don't have any. Yeah, I'm not interested. Just let's get the dialogue over with. So you'll notice now that on this my interface is somewhat somewhat different. Dancing magic shallot, right? So I can't even move that, can I? Oh man. Action bars, general. Don't lock the action bars, but I do want to make them visible. And then 6. Right, okay. So they're all up there. Do I move them down so I can actually add stuff to the bars? Or what I could do is I could just like close it for the time being. Bring my right, so put my anti-magic shell up there, put my dancing rune weapons on there, my icebound. Your blood freezes granted immunity to stun effects. Might stick that on the up arrow actually. Let's have a look what we've got there. Dark Command is level 58. So we've got nothing really there. Icebound Fortitude is mouse wheel up. Mouse wheel down. Dancing rune weapons. So we're gonna have this as like a. I think we'll have that on T. And what have we got this one? Allows the Death Knights to emblazon their weapon. Their runes, so that's on 0 here. Yeah, okay, so we don't really need that. So, dancing rune weapons is on T. So what we're going to do is just going to... I think what we might do is just move these down. Oh no, I don't have to. I've got that over there. Ah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go into here. Have that as mouse over. Mouse over. Mouse over. Mouse over. Mouse over. Mouse over. Okay. So it just basically stuck a lot of mouse. So as I move over, I can still see it, but I don't particularly want to. I'm not going to put my mouse over that point. Oh, did I just slay him? Oh man, I've kind of left, so it's reset it. Oh, it sucks. Juicy chicken. So we kind of just have to wait for this to drop off again. Yeah, in about 20 minutes I'm going to have to sort of step away for a little bit and just sort my bread out, which it should have proved by that point. It might take a little bit longer actually, because it is bloody cold in this room. And then see about maybe sticking some heating on as well, because as I just mentioned, it's bloody cold in this room. Oh my God. Finish me off, Bubbazool. There we go. So yeah, this was kind of like the whole. You got to do this to like pass over to the dark side and become a true twat. Suffer well. So there we go. Let's come here. Thessarian. Okay. Right, so we're starting to build up our armor. So we just got that. I think we just got the helm to go now, haven't we? Yeah, we just got the helm. I think it is. It's just looking pretty funky actually. What was that? Shoulder? No, they've got shoulders. Oh, sure, it's nice shoulders. No, we need the shoulders. We need the shoulders. Need the head. Need the helm. And then we've got all our Death Knight kit, and we'll be set ready to raid then. Set ready to dungeon. But and we could do it now. I mean, we could level up quite quickly, but we're going to miss out on the gear, which we don't really want. Back off. Right. Oh, it's on that one, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, I forgot I moved it. I was spamming F. I'm just like, why can't I be? Why? Why, oh, why you be mean to me? It sounds like a horse. Yeah, I mean, one of the reasons I'm not particularly that fussed about DPS. So, like, for me, come on, man. Through the trees. Yeah, I'm not really fussed about DPS, so for me, it doesn't really matter. I can't see the other players and the other characters. Like their play frames. I've got the boss. I've got his play frame. My target's play frame. But I don't have anything else really. I don't have any pets or anything. I don't really care as I stand as a Death Knight, to be honest. Doesn't bother me. The only thing I'm bothered about is my own health. Just make sure, and looking at my own buffs and debuffs and things that I've got going on. But anything else, I'm really not asked. So my screen is very minimalist. Complete the quest. Accept the quest. Right, so go back up. Then so there's a little bit of just to and fro in this one. It's kind of getting you familiar with the controls if you're quite new to the game, and just like breaking in quite gently. These guys around here, just like they're just level 56, like sneeze and kill them. It's just not a challenge in any way, shape or form, really. there's a lot of backwards and forwards, basically just to get you into the storyline, get you used to how you go on your quest, and how you cash quests in and all that kind of jazz. Hello. So tell me about Turbanhold. Let's see. Hey, it does as well. Happy days. Excuse me. I should have a little orb that actually takes me back to Turbanhold. Seek out the Lich King at Death's Breach. So this is like where it's like really starting to kick off now. The one thing you got to remember with the Death Knight character, because it's so slow, you constantly have to have the got to constantly be on the horse. Show the horse. Right, 50 Scarlet Soldiers select calls forth a Frostbloom Vanquisher. Right, just to hover over 1. Right, what does 1 do? Frozen Deathbolt. Devours Humanoid. Right, okay, so 1 and 3. So to batter the shit out of people, it's 1. The idea is to beat the shit out of all these guys. It's just like from a distance, just like boom, 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 boom. Kill everybody there. Yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to matter the shit out of. Where's that coming from? Something went over there. Oh my goodness. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, fly away, fly away, fly away, fly away. Holy sugar shoots. Unfortunately, I'm coming down for you. I'm gonna munch on you. Oh, you twat. Just gonna. I just want people to munch on in a minute. It sounds a bit twisted, but And I should just be able to kill enough. Oh, I've got 150 of them to hit, haven't I? Oh, I'm getting shot by them as well. Are you kidding me? Oh my word, man. I just got like fucked in the ass then. Like big style. So yeah, probably don't want to do that. How many do I have to get? Just kill 100. I've got another 50 of those fuckers. With great pleasure. So yeah. I'll accept. I'm just going to take the beating. Just going to fly through. Just quickly go through into the town, past the town. Oh, that sucked. I didn't expect that to happen. I thought that might just like send me back, but obviously not. 46 seconds. Right, well that 46 seconds is happening. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave you to listen to a little bit of tunage, and I'm going to put my bread into the oven. So I'll catch you in a bit. Okay, so we're now 10 to. It's about 10 past. We'll try it 10 past. Excellent. There we go. Let's have a quick look. Accept. No more Mr. Clean. Anti-magic shell. It's not magic that I've got a problem with. It's the physical attacks. Okay, what did that actually what did that give me? Oh look, I've got some new gear. So I got another one of these weird missive things. Punch the face to. What is this? The topic of indulgence is a difficult one, but at times in our lives it becomes necessary. With a lapse of judgment, a harsh punch, and anger, all these things are failings of mortal man, and the church must acknowledge that. However, such acknowledgement does not come without a price. And harsh. For those other sins, a full confession of my generous contribution will be necessary. Excuse me. Punch the face. 2 gold. Punch the groin, 3 gold. Punch the chest, 1 gold, 45 silver. Wow. I'll give Blizzard this. You know, they some of the expansions that they come out with are a little bit cack, but you know what? They put so much effort into their sort of backstories and the information that comes from. It's brilliant. So eventually it did eventually take the aggro from him. That Tauren looks fierce as far, doesn't he? He looks well hot.
Where is your light now, Crusaders?
Arthas, just chill the fuck out, pal. So I think this is my armor now complete. It is, yeah, that's my armor. That's my armor. That's me tricked out as a proper Death Knight now. Maybe not. I don't know. So really, at this point now, I can just like, I can go wherever I want to be honest. I'm not actually tied to anything specific. But we do have a little bit in terms of the way of the storyline to go. Just a little bit. Just a tiny little bit. So what we're going to do is just quickly just have a look at my talents. Yeah, I've got a talent here. Spectral rapid decomp. Your death and decay deals damage 15% more often, while in your death and decay you generate 1 runic power per second. Too right. Okay, Heart of Fire. Yeah, we're going to stick in with that one. Now, as a tank, there are 2 ways to generate aggro. You can either deal damage or you can heal, do healing. Now, obviously as a tank you don't tend to do much healing. That's more the job of the healer. But you will generate a shed load of damage. Now, I don't know the exact figures, but I'm under the assumption, I'm in the belief that a tank generates slightly more damage, or the threat that they don't think they don't deal the damage. The threat they receive as a result of the damage they deal is increased. So, like a normal DPS, you know, he'll deal damage, but the threat that they generate is slightly less than the threat that you'll generate as a result. and that's basically just so you've got an advantage over them, because what you'll find is that you get the DPS guys that go in and they will have massive bursts.
You have become all that your father fought against. Like that coward Argo, you allowed yourself to be consumed by the dark the hate, feeding upon the misery of those you
Okay,
tortured and killed.
so this is kind of like the culmination
Chattel,
of everything.
it is why he dares not show his face. He sent you and your death knights to meet their doom, Darian. What you are feeling right now is the anguish of 1,000 lost souls. Souls that you and your master brought here. The light will tear you apart, Darian. Might be the last you ever draw.
My son.
Father!
My dear, beautiful boy.
What? Father, you have returned.
You've been gone a long time, Father. I thought... Nothing could have kept me away from your death. Not from your hope.
Father, I wish to join you in a war against the undead. I want to fight. I can sit idle no longer.
Darian Mulgrave, you are barely of age to hold a sword, let alone battle the undead hordes at home. I could not bear losing you. Even the thought.
If I die, Father, I would rather it be on my feet, standing in defiance against the undead legions. If I die, let me die with you.
Wise son, there will come a day when you will command the Ashburn, and with it mete out justice across this land. I have no doubt that when that day finally comes, you will bring pride to our group, and that Lordaeron will be a better place because of it. But, my son, that day is not today. Do not forget.
Touching. He's mine now.
You betrayed me. You betrayed us all, monster. Face the might of Belgrade.
Pathetic.
You're a damned monster, Arthas.
You were right, Fordring. I did send them in to die. Their lives are meaningless. But yours. How simple it was to draw the great Tyrion Fordring out of hiding. You've left yourself exposed, Paladin. Nothing will save you.
Yeah, the sword that Arthur, that the Lich King's got's called Frostmourne. Yeah, it's well nice. This is just a slight.
What is this? Impossible. This is not over. When next we meet, it won't be on holy ground, Paladin.
Rise, Darian. Listen. We have all been witness to a terrible tragedy. The blood of good men has been shed upon this soil. Honorable knights, slain defending their lives, our lives. And while such things can never be forgotten, we must remain vigilant in our cause. The Lich King must answer for what he has done, and must not be allowed to cause further destruction in our world. I make a promise to you now, brothers and sisters. The Lich King will be defeated. On this day, I call for a union. The Argent Dawn and the Order of the Silver Hand will come together as one. We will succeed where so many before us have failed. We will take the fight to Arthas, and we will tear down the walls of Icecrown. The Argent Crusade comes for you, Arthas!
So too the Knights of the Everglade. Although our kind has no place in your world, we will fight to bring an end to the Lich King. This I vow. These eyes are upon you at all times.
Yeah, I think we'll keep that badger. Quite like that.
Go forth and wreak havoc.
Ooh, hello. Dark command. Command the target to attack you. Right, okay, so now we need to start thinking about. Let's pop that there. Necrotic tendrils dealing blood plague to your target. Okay, right, so we've got rid of those spells, we can now move. Reach out and necrotic, so this is going to go on to our shift modifiers. Let's try putting this on, put it on G to start with. So I'm going to go to Dark Command. Right, so this needs to go on to right, we're going to go back to the to here. We're going to go back to Ebonhold, and we're gonna have to have a little bit of a play around with this, because we need to put another spell in. Oh, I just opened up a gate. Yeah, we need to put another spell. We need to bring another spell into this. We also need to have a little bit more of a closer look when it comes to hello, Scourge Slime, right. So I want to go Blood Drinker, not Heart, right, because this is going to generate that, but I want, this is going to allow me to keep alive. Because I'm doing a little bit of reading on Icy Veins, and apparently we're going to take a lot more damage. So we need ways to stay alive as opposed to generating runic power. Now, what we've got here, while you have at least 5 bone shield charges, the cost of death strike is reduced by 5 runic power. Okay, initially, maximum running power is increased by 10. Okay, that's cool. Blood tap. Consume shadowy essence. Generates one. Okay. Anti-magic back. I thought I've already got an anti-magic shell. Increases your maximum health. That's 25. No, we're going to stick with this one. Right. This has given us an extra ability here. This blood drinker. Now, blood drinker needs to be. It's a spell, so it needs to go onto our. Dave needs to come onto here. Blood drinker needs to come onto here. So stick that there for the time being. Just have a quick look. No, it's nothing extra. Happy days. Now we need to think about how this is going to go in terms of our rotation. Now, one of the ones I want to need to look to do is Heart Strike. So Heart Strike is going to be on a Marrow Rend, is definitely going to be up there. Blood Boil. Now, if we look down here, Blood Boil, I need this a little bit further up, so I think that needs to come up to F, I think. That is my main abilities. That needs to go on to C. Death and Decay is going to be my there we go. Death and Decay is my mouse 3. Death Strike is going to be on my C. Blood Drinker. Blood Drinker needs to be something quite prominent. So what do I have? I'm thinking T. Yeah, I'm thinking T. So what have we got there? Death's Caress. Okay. So we'll yeah. Let's go over here. We'll take Blood Drinker. We'll put that onto T, and we'll move you guys down. Okay. So what we're looking at doing is coming in with an E. Getting some Bone Shield up with Marrow Rend. Slamming out a Blood Boil. And making sure that we've, trying to get Blood Plague on there. And if not, what we can look at doing is maybe getting Death's Caress. Get a bit of Death's Caress on there, so V. So we'd have to go downstairs. Well, let's just here we go. This is just like, they're just cutting through these badges like butter, aren't we? Okay, so one thing I will say is that blood draining thing is a bit damn fierce. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to run through these. I need to see about pulling these. These guys are just too weak. As daft as it's. So you can play that game, love. Don't be starting that. Do not be starting that. Right. Okay, that showed a down arrow. Deliver Stormwind. So it's over this side. Guess I'm Alliance. So this now is the end of the initial Death Knight campaign. The official Death Knight campaign. And well, to be honest, it's kind of like I can go my own way, I can do my own thing. Which is kind of funky. Okay, what's going on here? Yeah, okay, accept.
What can I do for you?
What's going on here?
Got a bad feeling. Well met.
You getting that in? What was that?
Need something?
I'm ready. Let's to fly. Let's bomb the Undercity. Oh, it's not having it. For some strange reason, it wasn't letting me have that then.
Need help? Light blessing. Light through safe travels.
It's not letting me do anything there. Use the bonfire. Okay.
Ain't you a chipper looking one? Get gabbing or get going. Let the light of the
Have
moon
you
and
extinguished the Horde's Wicker Man? How the heck do I extinguish the Horde's Wicker Man? Do I need to be in the... Is that the Alliance Wicker Man? Yeah. They're not very friendly at the minute, because... throwing rotten fruit at me. You evil people. So yeah, basically, oh look at you, you got snagged, haha. That's just mean, isn't it really? Oh, he says as he gets snagged himself. So yeah, this is, we're just going to head over towards the keep. We're going to see, was it Varian? When did he say Arduin? So that's been updated. Okay, so stink bombs removed. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, there we go. I think it's because he was out of his throne chair doing whatever he was doing, fighting something.
Be vigilant. A king is only as noble as the causes he
Activate that's the first defeats the Scourge Death Knight's once broken through his grasp and formed a new alliance against his tyranny. Excellent, eh? Glory to the Alliance. For the Alliance. Go round. Okay, remove some stink bombs. Breaking the law, breaking the law. It seemed like I was like walking into a wall, and honestly, well, I was technically, but I wasn't. I wasn't, even though I was. It just doesn't make any sense, I know. But it wasn't an intentional wall walking. Right, I can smell my bread. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna jump out for a quick second and check my bread. So, bread done. A little bit toasty. We went over 20 minutes, 25 minutes or whatever it's supposed to be. But, yeah, it looks funky. It's crusty, which is cool. Right then, so. Stormont visit. Somebody in this trade district. It's his old town. Leather all together. What's your? Let's set the spirit free. Denim and leather.
How are you? See you later.
Right. So what level are we up to here? See, I'm at the point now where I need to start thinking about dungeoning, and I am nervous. And I don't know why. I shouldn't be nervous. But I am. There's a lot of pressure on you as a tank to like do your job really. It kind of sucks. The main thing you got to remember is that the pressure isn't on you to kill the bad guys, it's on you to keep the attention of the bad guys. Yeah, well that's take the call to Outland, I suppose. Because that's just... trick or treat.
What can I do for you? See you around. Hey there. Safe travel.
Just go turn in that little... okay. So I've been transmogrified into a cat. There you go.
What's your story? Farewell.
Yeah, I'm not doing this for the
Safe travels.
I'm doing this for the... not for the... let's just see if we can't...
Greetings. Farewell.
oh, there we go. So I must have had to do a quest first. 1. Return home. I think I just had to drop bombs, so it's just a case of just like... There we go. Happy days.
The bells have tolled. Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay the final sum. Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
Was that in a song, or was that in the game? Don't quite know. Right, let's just have a look what we need to do, because I'm not just going to run around doing all these like silly little quests.
My flames have died, left not a spark. I shall send you myself to the lifeless dark. So eager you are for my blood to spill, yet to vanquish me, 'tis my head you must kill.
So this could be quite quick. It might not take us very long to get a game. Depending on how many people sign up to this one. So this is what we're after, the XP boost. 58. Just going to head in. Quite like that appearance actually. But going to head into Stone, and we're going to head over to Osmage's Quad, and we're going to sell some of this gear that we've got that we've acquired, because we don't need all of this. Here we go. Here we go. Okay.
Your search is done. Let fate choose now.
Okay, so why am I not getting healed? Right, can I get a heal? There we go. Yeah, whoever that was, thanks for not healing. Yeah. Dickless wonder.
I don't have a gun.
You needed something, but unfortunately I wasn't prepared to help you with that one because nobody decided to heal me. So go and heal yourselves. Tank yourselves. Let's have a look what we managed to get. A penny pouch. Okay. I'm going to shift that. Don't even know what the point of that is. On that. And I'm going to sell loads of gear.
Open for business.
There we go.
Go with Arma,
Look at our durability fixed as well. We'll as we go around, we'll go to the tailors in the Mage District.
Close your eyes.
There we go. Tell you what we can't do. We can't fly. We're only level 58, aren't we? We are as well. Right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream for today. And thanks for watching. I've been the Bubby Roller, you've been amazing, and I'll catch you another time.